Hi, welcome. Today I'm going to be practicing Liebesleid by Kreisler. Very much like Bach last time, I'm going to do a full playthrough and then break it down and practice. And then at the end, I'll do a second playthrough. If this is your first time seeing my face, hello, my name is Lyra, and this is Lady Amber. I've been playing the violin for about 2.5 years, so still very much a beginner. Be gentle with me. If you're interested in my progress video, I'll link it up here. Without further ado, let's get started. That went as well as can be expected. What jumped out at me immediately is I need to focus more on the bow than the intonation. The intonation is just something that needs to be practiced and perfected, but so much of this piece, the phrasing, the musicality is in the bow, really. The vibrato, to a certain extent, will help make the sounds that I want, but I think there's so much more that can be done with the bow that hasn't happened yet. This piece, to me, is very sentimental, very charming, and at times bittersweet, borderline melodramatic. So I really wanted to bring out this kind of old world charm to it. But, with my limited experience and technique, some things can only happen in my head. It doesn't translate yet. But no matter, we're going to keep at it. The first thing I want to fix is I want to clean up the string crossing. Every single time I'm in a higher position, I'm grabbing either the higher string or the lower string. That just means when I'm trying to use more bow to create a more fluid, a more open sound, my bow is not exactly straight, as in it's not on one plane. It's sort of wobbling up and down, and that's why it hits the other strings. The second thing is when I'm trying to use more bow, I need to be more conscious about recalibrating every single inch of this bow. So especially when I go to the tip, I think I'm too light to the point where I'm not even making a solid sound. And sometimes when I come up to the frog, I'm still too heavy, so that creates a pressed sound. So that's the second thing I need to be conscious of. The vibrato is tricky for sure. I find that it's inconsistent between my fingers and also in different positions on different strings. That's just another thing with the violin. There's nothing that's uncomplicated. Even the same, you would think vibrato is just one motion, but it's not, because in every position for every finger on each string, it just feels a little different, and I find certain angles are definitely more comfortable for me than others. And whenever I go to a slightly uncomfortable position, my vibrato either gets shaky or it just stops altogether. So I don't think that's something that can be fixed within my practice with you, but I'll keep working on it. Alright, let's start from the top, and the three things: 1, the level of the bow; 2, the pressure of the bow across the entire length; and vibrato. So we'll see if we can fix any of that. These are all very ambitious goals. Alright. This first finger is not vibrating at all. Ooh. Is that I was anticipating the string crossing a little too soon. So my bow was changing to the D string before my left hand even got there. Again. This section to sound really expansive. So, more bow. I think the issue here is that the sound itself is quite languid and it's very elastic. So I think my shift was doing the same thing, but the shift needs to be fast. It just needs to be inaudible, right? I still need to get to this position fast. The color of the sound is created by the bow, not by this dragging of the shift. So let's try that again. That's better, right? This fourth finger does not want to vibrate at all. Ooh, I feel so stuck up here. Help! Please send help. No, not happening. I mean, obviously I can just shift and use my third finger instead, but ideally I'd love to learn how to do that with my fourth finger. That is battle for another day. Let's move on. Oh, one last thing I want to try is the ending harmonic. That was choked. I ran out of bow because I didn't plan. So let's plan this time. Ah, happened again. My third finger needs to get to that harmonic a lot faster than I did. Let's try that again. I think I just killed all the overtone. No, it didn't speak. It did not speak. One more time. Was that better? I think that was better. That's the best I can do today. Thank you very much for watching, for practicing with me. Like I said at the beginning, I'm 2.5 years in with the violin. On the one hand, I am very pleased with the progress that I've made, but at the same time, there's so far still to go. Thank you very much for all of your support, your comments. They really mean a lot to me. As an adult student, one thing that I miss the most is the community. So thank you very much for keeping me company, and thank you for being patient with me when I'm still figuring out this YouTube thing. So I'm really grateful. Another thought I had was, should I revisit some of the older pieces that I played during my first 2.5 years, just to see how they feel and sound now compared to, the 7-month progress or the 9-month progress. So let me know if you're interested in a little comparison video then versus now. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.